Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, get right to the nub of the gist of the hub of the core of the issue. It's showtime. Hi, guys. You'll note the black screen. That's because I'm going to restart the game so that we can catch the cinematic together, because I haven't seen it. That's what we want. Hi, guys. Dive or Die. Children of Rain, I think is the full name.
The end times began when the sky turned black.
With a volcano in the background, this must be Seattle. The King of Sushi.
Don't let the rain touch you.
Don't let the rain catch you crying.
Each droplet carries whispers. The whispers bring agony.
Pain don't hurt. And that would be bad.
For 5 years, the black rain poured without end. The oceans swelled. They crawled upon the land, devouring entire continents.
But did it devour any incontinence?
As the sky cleared over the last of the land, mountain tops turned islands.
Yeah, we don't have enough water for that to actually occur.
Witnessed it.
Waterworld couldn't happen. There's just not enough water.
The shape of a true god. The Rainmaker.
A little bit like Cthulhu, but just the tiniest little, okay, it's Cthulhu.
The endless ocean swirled beneath its shadow, giving way to its bountiful domain. Its abyssal pool. If we are to survive in this ocean world, if we are to outlive the flood,
Waterworld
we must dive.
meets Call of Cthulhu. I'm okay with that. We must dive or die. Hence the title of the game. This demo version, each run can only last up to 10 in-game days, and you cannot dive below certain depths. Demo saves can be continued in the full game, presumably when it arrives. I don't know wish list yet. That would be premature. Let's see, general language, tutorial for sure. Borderless, 1920 by 1080, excellent choices. Rebind keys, we'll figure it out. Let's start a new game, shall we? We'll call it Empty. My difficulty will be normal. I want to learn how to play the game, and you have to complete the game to unlock. Hard, gonna guess Nightmare and Apocalypse. Countdown duration's 40, 30. We start with nutrition and morale. And let's start. The Rainmaker's world is unforgiving. Death and failure are inevitable under the Black Rain.
Figured you'd come by.
Hey, old Jack. How you doing, mate?
Last storm tore through the camp something fierce. Too many of ours it did.
Jack, you have green smoke coming out of your mouth, and that just ain't right.
Even swept our leader with it. May the tides carry his soul.
I'll jack the voice volume up a bit.
Reckon that leaves you in charge now. We're in your hands, like it or not.
No, what animal is that meat from in your hands?
Food stores are dry as a bone. Folks can't keep their wits about them on empty bellies.
Right.
Best we take a plunge in the pool. See if it's in a giving mood. Why not send old Saltman, eh? Poor son's not got much left to offer.
Or Saltman. Expeditions are the only way to obtain higher tier survivors and certain destination exclusive traits. I certainly can see a lot that they could do with this. We're in the shallows. Collect food, mementos, and materials to tend to your camp. Get back to the surface before you run out of oxygen. Watch your health and sanity. If they're reduced to 0, the survivor will die or go insane, respectively. I wanted to increase the voice volume back up. Maybe the ambient too. And hey, why not the gameplay? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I got it. WASD is directional. I got a food can. Dashing. You can dash to swim faster. Dashing increases oxygen consumption exactly as much as swimming speed. So feel free to dash as much as you want. If you want to die faster, collect blueprints to unlock crafting recipes. I got lantern 11. Carbon. Oh, by 1. I got it. 1 quantity. Little iron ore. Good. We can use that. Oops, wrong way. More ore. More ore. What is the dash is shift? Okay. I don't have a whole lot. Something sharp could cut through these vines. I don't have anything sharp yet. Let's go back up. Went through almost 2/3 of our oxygen. Let's see. Joe Saltman comes back. I am currently Joe Saltman. Sooner or later, though, Joe's going to die. Collected a food can, blueprint for a lantern. We got some carbon and some iron ore. All right, loot 5, upkeep is 2, so we actually now have more food. Food was worth 5 food units, and we've only used 2. The people are fed. Upkeep was 3. We lost a little morale. We're still pretty stoic, but, you know. The workshop is now open. Joe Saltman, he took a little bit of damage, but he's okay. Or that XP that he got. Yeah, that's probably XP that he got.
Old Fossil made it back in one piece, did he?
He did.
The depths ought to be merciful, eh?
Yeah, about that. Probably not.
Got fresh meat docked this morning. They'll be sitting round that bonfire we used to call the lighthouse. Pack 'em a knife and send 'em down to fetch us something worth eating from the pool, will you? While you're at it, Tell them to search the ruined building to the east, near the surface. Word has it, there's a nice blueprint in there. Gotta pull their weight.
Whose word?
with you. Oh, and mind they steer clear of the rain-touched. Ain't no coming back from that.
Ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back. Okay, new recruits. Check the lighthouse. Craft a diving knife. You can craft all sorts of gear for your divers in the workshop if you have the material. Equipment, tools, upgrades crafted once and can be used on all divers without limit. Consumables and ammo can be crafted multiple times and are lost on death. Well, let's make a knife. A rucksack. We don't have any algae tissue. Can make a lantern, though. Should we? Why not? Check the lighthouse for new recruits. A new survivor reaches your camp every day. Look at their stats, upkeeps, and traits to decide whether or not you want to recruit them. Hey, Vorp. So presumably that's health, that's sanity, and that's stamina, I'm guessing? Aveline Brine. She's frail, sensitive, but's got good lungs. That doesn't mean, I think, what you think it means. Let's see, host. Locks the survivor in, preventing them from being replaced the next day at a cost of their daily upkeeps. So the camp status, I don't know what that means. 2 per day of food, 3 per day of, I'm guessing that's like morale. Survivor upkeeps, 3 food per day and 3 morale per day. Host. Locks the survivor in, preventing them from being replaced the next day at the cost of their daily upkeep. Or recruit. Adds the survivor to camp along with their daily upkeep. Their trait is hypochondriac. While diving, 10% of health damage also affects sanity. Healing bombs restore double the health. Well, let's go ahead and recruit, right? Expeditions. You can send survivors away in an expedition. Should they succeed, they'll return with new recruits and resources. Recruits found in expeditions have higher stats and can get unique traits depending on the destination. Watch the success rate before you send them off. They'll never come back from a failed expedition. So we will recruit Aveline. Expeditions can't be launched while the lighthouse is unmanned. Launch a dive from the diving deck. Search the ruined building. That's the diving deck. That's the town hall. There's old Jack. The town hall lets you consult a full list of survivors regardless of their availability. This is where you can level them up. You can also dismiss them. So we have Joe Saltman. Frail, sensitive, but a really good pair of lungs. So we have 2 survivors presently. We're going to dive. Oh, the diving deck. Where you can equip divers and launch divers. Survivors can eventually be unable to dive depending on the current occupations and conditions. Well, he did get 1 whack. She's a hypochondriac. But man, what a pair of lungs on her. Sorry. Not really sorry, but sorry. Fins, oxygen tank, and lantern. And the diving knife. Dashing increases swimming speed and oxygen consumption by an equal 70%. That is unpleasant looking. We're in the shallows. Is that something I can do something with? No. Alright, there was a thing over here that I could cut with a knife. Use this click. Nice pair of airbags definitely means something entirely different in this game. Well, maybe. We don't know for sure. We have a map to the Western Shallows. That looks like something up there, but it's not. Is that a cave? It is a cave. It says danger. I'm going to believe it in this particular case. We're only 10 meters down. We've got blueprints, it looks like. No, journal entry. The rain won't stop. Each droplet dense and black as this unending starless night. That is more iron ore. Oh, I've missed that thing again. We've got a small memento. That'll help with the morale. Oh, I got a can of food up there. We'll get that in a sec. We're low on oxygen, so I'm going to grab the carbon and get out of the proverbial dodge. Oh, well, oxygen at 50%. We want to avoid that thingy as it gives us owies. Might be able to kill it, but I'm not going to take that chance. Hopefully we don't get the bends, he says, hoping he doesn't get the bends. Well, she's back. All right, we got a map of the Western Shallows, unveils a new section of the map in the library. We got the journal entry. We got iron. We got a small memento, a little bit morale, carbon, and another food can. Food cans are worth basically 5. 39 days until the flood. The sky is clear. Our loot was exactly equal to our upkeep, so we still have plenty of nutrition. We're fed. We lost 1 upkeep. Our morale, we're still stoic. New recipes are available in the workshop. She leveled up.
Feel it, do you?
I feel it. The Rainmaker's gaze.
Watching, drifting ever nearer, slow as the tide. Just a few weeks now till the Maker drowns us in his reckoning. Time we proved our faith. Seek out his idols and lay them at the altar.
Maybe that will satisfy him and he won't need to eat us
The
first.
first one lies in a ruined building claimed by the depths. Listen for heartbeats.
You know, we're short on food, and that dude makes me look svelte.
Make proper offerings to the altar, and perhaps his blessing will keep the flood at bay.
That would be nice. When the countdown reaches 0, the Rainmaker will flood all land, ending your run. Diving and using the past day button causes 1 day to pass, nothing else does. The altar lets you perform offerings to amass worship and delay the countdown. Repair damaged structures to unlock them. Start with the altar and the infirmary. Once that's done, you'll be able to repair the fishing hut, the library, and the memorial. So altar and infirmary first. Altar. Infirmary. I'm going to start with the infirmary. We don't need the altar yet. We don't have the thing to turn in, so. 2 iron. Okay. We don't have the algae tissue or the planks yet. So we can't build that. And the altar, just planks and a little more iron. All right. Search ruined buildings to the east for a blueprint. How do I find eldritch idols before the flood? Head down to the deepest point in the abyssal pool. In a ruined building claimed by the depths, listen for heartbeats and rebuild the altar. Expedition. Do we have... Expeditions cannot be launched while the lighthouse is unmanned. I guess we can't launch expeditions yet. Those are sort of, town hall. She leveled up, so we're going to level her up. We have a point. We can increase her health, her sanity, her oxygen, or her carry capacity. Let's go with oxygen. Choose a trait. Hardworking, plus 10% to oxygen, health, sanity, and carry capacity. Seems pretty good. Sobriety. Ooh, nice. The nutrition and morale upkeep seem good. When manning the fishing hut, each net dredges a random resource. We can give that to someone else later. We're going to go sobriety. She's a hypochondriac, but she's a sober hypochondriac. All right, we got that. Workshop. Were there new recipes? It's a healing balm. Well, we don't have any algae tissue yet. So we can't build the rucksack. Increase. I'm going to assume that the tentacle thing that's been doing a little bit of harm to us is what'll give us the algae, so I'm going to murder it. Workshop. Town hall, infirmary. Good old Jack. Old Jack. Joe Saltman is going to be diving. "39 days left. Don't wait until it's too late to perform your daily offerings at the altar. The flood draws near." I mean, that looks like algae, but it's not doing nothing. See if there's anything else over here. Or if we got everything last time. Looks like we got everything. So this is Dave the Diver after Cthulhu. All right, we got some algae tissue. Can we kill that thing? Looks like no. All we can do is sort of trim its nails. We got a floating food can. I'm not sure how that works. Got another memento. That'll help a little bit with morale. Ow, ow, ow. I'm fine. I think I'll go for a walk. Oh, I've got more algae. It didn't give me any freaking algae. What the hell's up with that? Oops. Got a chest. Ooh, a needle gun. Well. My Jerry Cornelius. That's an old guy reference. We have 37%. 35. Oh, it regrew. We're heading up, boys. 28%. Swim. Swim like your life depended on it, because it kind of does. I mean, every time you swim, your life depends on it. Hey, Lone Star Wolf. Joe Saltman came back with 4 algae, some food, some carbon, a small memento, the needle gun blueprint, and the diving report, most common metal. Oh, sorry, iron ore. Yeah. 38 days until the flood. I'm sure it's going to be fine. All right, our nutrition increased. The morale stayed exactly the same. Nothing happened today. Well, I mean, come on. Joe did good work. Every structure in your camp can be manned by a survivor to unlock new functionality. You can reassign manning survivors, but changing survivors' activity more than once a day will fatigue them. Oh my, it's so desperately tiring. Certain survivor skills and conditions will unlock even more perks when manning specific structures. Unmanned. We have Harvey Krage. Let's see. He's frail, sensitive, and does not have much in the way of lungs. He has a lower health, but an increased worship gauge when sacrificed at the altar. Oh, that's nice. We'll sacrifice him first, I think. Host. Locks the survivor in, preventing them from being replaced the next day, the cost of their daily upkeep. We'll go ahead and recruit him. Why not? Can we man the lighthouse? How do we man the lighthouse? Fed, stoic. Search the abandoned building to the east. Aldrich. Do we have anything new in here? We're not interested in that, but we are definitely interested in that. The rucksack to let us carry more stuff. I assume that's a consumable. Restores 10 health points. Proper application takes a few seconds. Used to cure certain conditions in the infirmary. Good for now on that. Let's see. How do we actually choose to man something? You can't man the lighthouse. It's 2026. You cannot assume the gender of the job. Did you know that the words man and woman have entirely different etymologies? Woman is not a variation on man, like you would logically assume. They are two completely different words with completely different histories, which doesn't sound like it makes sense, and yet, here we are. Joe leveled up. Nice work, Joe. Health. We can increase his health. His carry capacity. Carry capacity is fine right now. His health, he's a little on the frail side. We're going to increase his health. Yes, exactly. A fact. An actual fact. If it is a useless fact, the odds are pretty good, I know it. And only if it's a useless fact. And how is the Turtle Deer Devil this evening? Presumably evening, could be morning, don't know. Don't dox yourself. Hardworking. Extra oxygen, health, sanity, and carry capacity, sobriety. Reducing the nutrition and morale seems pretty good. For the first few characters, I think the sobriety is important. Okay, he's got no... Everybody's got no idol. Let's see. Man the town... Manned by nobody. The town hall to upgrade structures. Okay. Manned by nobody. We can change it there. Okay. Adeline? No relevant skills. That's fine. An expedition. Harvey! Harvey, old buddy. Explore 3 times. Hunter, survivalist, physical condition, biology, resources. We're going to go ahead and send him off. He'll be gone 2 days. 70% success chance. And if not, we'll just sacrifice him later. Don't wanna do that. Kind of have to do that, you know. Diving deck. Manned by nobody. Default manning inactive unlocks you to dive. Extra chance to save a diver from death. 20% chance to save. Oh, strong or impervious. If they have fitness. Quartermaster level 1. When manning the diving skill, divers get +1 usable item slot per skill level. Okay. Could we build the infirmary? No, we need planks and more algae. Could we build the altar? We need planks. The workshop. What do we get from manning that? When manning the workshop, 20% chance to save one random resource on a craft. Mechanic skill bonus trigger probability 1 times 1 by 5 or by 2. Let you craft upgrades. Currently manned by nobody. Well, Aveline's on that one. So, I think, let's see. Search the ruined building to the east for a blueprint. It's going to be Joe. Hey, Joe, where are you going with that dive in your hand? Having trouble finding space for that extra resource? Craft and upgrade a rucksack. Did that. I have that rucksack. No, it's a rucksack, not a suck rack. A suck rack is entirely different. All right, we checked and there wasn't anything there the second time. We want iron ore. And we want to carbon. Wow, no algae, huh? Cheap bastard. There we go. All kinds of algae. We're going deeper than we've ever gone before. Not seemingly finding anything. We're about as far as I'm willing to go. Yep, we're at 50%. I'm swimming. No planks yet. Alright, we're safely back. We'll be a little more aggressive, I think, tomorrow. Maybe kill our guy. Bad things happen to good people, you know? It's not fair, but no one ever told us life was going to be fair. Except our parents. Our parents told us that. "37 days until the flood." Nutrition, we did not get a can of food. Morale took a bit of a dip. Aveline has lost new occupation. Seriously? All right, Harvey will come back today, I believe. Perhaps the danger sign actually means everything outside of the cave was in fact a danger or warning going to the cave. That's an interesting point of view. I will give that all the consideration is due, and I'm done. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Joe is almost up to level 3. Infirmary. We still don't have. We still have no planks.
Feel it. Just a few weeks now till seek out his idols. The
Yeah. Okay.
first
Thanks.
one lies in a ruined building. Make proper offerings to the.
Okay. I guess we dive again, boys. Don't have to fight every creature, especially not with a mere knife. I'm a badass with a knife. I mean, I've been carving up the aggressive algae pretty good. Oh, memento, we want to grab that. Ooh, another memento. Oh, right. Duh. And that looked like a cave to me, but it was a cave. That's right. It does say danger. Copper ore? That's new. Uh-huh. We got our first plank. How we doing? Oh. Vision. Oh, that's it. Oh, he's not good. Not good. Not good. Damn it. That was not... We got him. We got food. Grab that. I have the light. I don't know why the light wasn't going... Hasn't gone on. Oh, because I didn't press the button. There's a button for the light. Why didn't anyone tell me? Oh, I'm almost dead. I am dead. Completely safe. You were right. Joe Saltman never came back. He served our community for 6 days. He'll be remembered. 36 days until the flood. We're all fed. We're still stoic for now. No who won't for it. I have no idea what you're talking about. Madeline has... We have a new survivor, Sherman Windmore. Harvey brought him back with him. And iron and copper ore. Sherman Windmore. Bookkeeping, survivalist, and tenacious. All right, let's see. Aveline leveled up. We're going to raise her health. Possibly her rent. Diving skills. Holy crapoly. Okay, well, they've got a lot of skills. Physical condition. Reduces damage taken. Mental stability. Reduces sanity damage. Peacekeeping. Prevent crimes in the camp. Meteorology. Chance for people to shelter during a black rain event. Foraging. Increased expedition. These producitively are skills for, structure manning. And then diving skills. Swimming speed. Knife damage. Apnea. Oxygen consumption. Duplicate collected minerals. Duplicate organics. Carry capacity. Duplicate collected mementos. So I'm going to go with apnea. And Harvey leveled up too. Congratulations, Harvey. We're proud of you. We're proud of you. Let's see, we got the new guy. Who was he again? Oh, that's right. We have two. We just picked up Sherman, but we also got Roswell Reef. He's frail, sensitive, does not have a particularly impressive pair of lungs. Sherman has bookkeeping and survivalist, grants nutrition per or collected organic material. He's tenacious. All right, I'm going to recruit him. And Roswell. So it's what? We got 4 of us now, right? Aveline's going swimming. We'll put Sherman in the town hall and Harvey at the lighthouse and send out Roswell. Roswell? We've done 1 out of the 3 explorations on our initial starting island. We'll launch him. At the town hall, we'll man that with Sherman. Yeah. Upgrade. We can upgrade it to our population count. That'll cost 5 of our iron. Iron seems to be relatively common. We'll go ahead and upgrade. Missing upgrade. Oh, we also need web, coral, and planks. All right. Busy, and busy. Aveline's heading out. Blessed items can only be found in biomes that have been blessed through sacrifice. All right. Lantern on. Food. Good. We're going where no one has gone before except the dead guy. It wasn't great for him. Copper. Copper. I don't like that you have to kind of... You kind of have to change... It's not easy to change your facing. We needed 2 planks or something. Oh, look at you being all grabby and stuff. Good evening, dude. Oop, don't. Another day, another demo. I've got another one for tomorrow. Don't know if I can keep it up at a day per, but I'm gonna... We still have half of our oxygen. Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're going to die. Didn't even give up any algae. I'm so greedy of it, you know. Well, I gotta say, she's made a pretty good run here. So nice to see you kids getting along. A successful expedition into the waters. So far, my only real complaint is the underwater controls. are completely WASD, and it can be, if you, even just tapping on one doesn't turn you around. And I wish you could turn around more quickly, or maybe even control by uh, click to move would be nice. All right, we got 2 cans of food, not 2 cans of the bird, 2 cans of food. 4 copper, 8 algae, 2 planks, 3 carbon, and 1 iron ore. 35 days until the flood. Don't worry, it's going to be fine. What's the worst that could happen other than the entire world being consumed by elder gods? You know, that happens. Come on, that happens pretty frequently. I'm going to AFK for a second, refill my coffee cup. I'll be right back. Our people are demoralized because we found no mementos. The fresh makers? I'm back. The AFK is off. The fat ass is down. Harvey has lost new occupation. Sherman Winmore has lost new occupation. That basically means that they've just changed their occupation. So, a little XP for Harvey, a little XP for Sherman. Roswell's still off. Aveline got a bunch of XP. It rained today. Thankfully, our people were duly sheltered and no one was touched. Nutrition, -5, +10 to morale. Numerous rain touched will roam the pool today. Praise be. Let's get the morale back up. We'll take a hit on nutrition to get morale back up because, hey, nobody wants to get eaten today. Numerous rain touched will roam the pool. I assume that means there'll be bad things in the water. Something washed up on the shore today. It's a deformed fish. Doesn't exactly look like it, but then it doesn't exactly look like anything else either. It's certainly the offspring of rain. Whatever should we do with this? Oh, Maker enlighten us. Is it a blessing or is it a curse? Let's eat it. Guess we'll see what happens. Or we'll release it. Nothing happens. The Maker has chosen to give us a gift. It would be rude of us. It has a nose. It has a nose. Right up there, it has a nose. A human nose. You're right, eating it is the only answer. But still. Dibs on the nose. The cartilage makes it chewy. Plus 10 to camp nutrition, minus 5 to camp morale. So it's a good thing I did the we'll drop 5 nutrition to gain 5 morale. Because then we dropped 5 morale and gained 10 nutrition. So we came out 5 nutrition ahead. Praised be the Rainmaker. Random can of food floating in the ocean. How bad can an odd fish taste? This one tasted like snot. Not gonna lie. We can now make the altar or the infirmary. Let's make the altar, you know? Activate obtained eldritch idols. Perform offerings to delay the flood. Care to guess what the offerings are? Here's a clue. He's off running a mission right now. Shh, don't tell anyone. Choose which eldritch idol is currently active. Initially, only one active can be active at once. Perform different kinds of offerings to amass worship and delay the flood. All right, so 35 days. We have no worship. Perform offerings. Each worship point adds a day to the countdown. Higher worship tightens your connection to the Rainmaker, letting you pick new outcomes for certain events. You can perform a single offering every day. Currently not manned by anyone. When manning the altar, you can create special effects from the eldritch idols. We have no offerings yet. No idols, I mean. Looks like there are 8 different idols that one can get. Several of these are troubling images. Here we have what appears to be somebody plucking a knife from a sacrificial victim. Here, it's not clear, maybe beating someone to death. Here, 2 people, one person splitting up into 2, or possibly 2 people being amalgamated. Pizza Club Games. That rings a bell. That rings a bell. Can't remember why it rings a bell. Oh, this is their game. The one yesterday, yes. Thank you. Anyway, not this one's not their game. The one from yesterday was Pizza Club Games. That's quite all right. Thank you very, very much for the follow. I have a spiel for that. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. You just watched it on YouTube? I had a couple of minor things. I had 2 real significant things. One, please allow escape to close all windows and then bring up the settings and stuff when there's no windows. 2, the third mission in the mailroom was very, very challenging. That was my only complaints. On the positive side, I really, really liked that you didn't go pixel art. I'm tired of pixel art. You can have a nice, simple, clean art style, and Doom Train does. And I appreciated that, and I like it very much. Thank you for the follow. Very kind. I watched The Jungle Queen, her stream yesterday. I hadn't seen her stream for a long time. She streamed the game as she was working on it. And I told her I'd stream it, and by God, I told the truth. I wouldn't lie. Well, I would. I would lie, but I'm not lying. Yes, I started watching her because of her husband, unsurprisingly, but she's a delight on her own. So yeah, I was glad to see her back streaming again, too. And tonight, a different game. Something a little darker than hell. We've got a post-Cthulhu hellscape going on. It's fine, though. We're diving into the water to try and find food. And mementos so we don't all go insane. And, well, you know. Thank you very much for the follow, and genuinely good luck with the game. All right, so we've got 2 people assigned away. We're going to send Adeline back down. Again, what do we need? We need 2 more planks, and then we can build the infirmary. You worked with David back in the gazillion days? Very nice. Well, I have been playing that old gazillion game, Marvel Heroes, a number of times on stream as well. I'm really pleased that Marvel Heroes is back from the grave. So, I obviously liked your work with Gazillion as well. Yeah, I've been playing for, I don't know, 6 or 8 months. Since it first was available as a local server software that you could play before Tahiti showed up. I'm really pleased that it's back. I had every single hero in the game and was waiting for Thor Odinson was the next hero when, sadly, the game was shut down. Yeah, it's got to be like you spend some part of your life trying to create something awesome and you think it's there and it's going to be there and it's not there anymore. It's got to feel really good to see it come back to life. And as a player, it sure as hell is. All right, I'm sending Adeline down again. She's got this. I'm sure she's got this. I hope she's got this, really. Thank you, and thank you. Good luck with the game. Seriously. And here we go. Turn on the lantern. Hit up Pizza Club Discord if I want to keep chatting or have more feedback. I will give that some consideration. Thank you. All right, we've got a memento. Our objective here is to get a few more planks and not die. Wait, what was that? Oh, a food can. It was hidden. I couldn't see it. We need, don't need food. We need more mementos, that's for sure. Mementos, the fresh maker. Copper ore. We got a plank. Excellent. We got something. Whoop. We had something glowing over there. I don't know what it was. We got more tentacles. I gotta say, the shadowing stuff in front of us is a little bit annoying. We got a plank. Algal tissue. Ew. All right, well, we now know what it looks like all the way over here. Whoop, I saw something down there. Oh, that's a sign. We got another can. That thing was what I saw before. Why can I not... Oh, I can chop it, but I couldn't... I wanted to be able to chop it up for wood. We need wood. We need planks. Whoop. All right, I got some brain rot. Anyone who's known me for any length of time is well aware of the fact that I've got a little bit of brain rot. Got a lot of algal tissue tonight. Today, this trip. We still got half our oxygen left. We're fine. Everything's fine. What could possibly go wrong in a literal hellscape? I don't want anything to do with this thing. I'm outies. You missed the Doom Train stream? You just checked it out on Steam? You're going to have to try the demo? Yeah, it's cool. It's a combo platter of... Oh, the Jungle Queen herself has appeared. Hey, JQ. All is forgiven. Those of you who don't know the Jungle Queen, she's a delightful lady. Not as well known as her husband, yet, who's working on the game. I've watched her and David Brevik, her husband, quite a bit. They got like a dozen or more subs out of me. I hope you used that $25 wisely. What drew me in was the Jungle Queen's reaction to seeing the Path of Exile passive tree, which I believe was holy fuckballs? Holy shitballs? Nice ramen. Good choice. Check out Darkhaven. It rings a bell. It rings a bell. I'll have to check. Oh, is that? Yes. I probably saw it being played maybe by Datmods, Darkhaven. He's been playing a number of, sort of playtesting through a number of more recent games. But I started watching her and her hubby. She would play PoE or something, and he'd either be playing a game on his own or answering questions. They are very entertaining when they're together, and she's a delight on her own. And so I was pleased to see her back. Thank you for coming back, JQ. Let's see, small memento. We got one of those. 2 cans of food, 5 copper ore, 2 planks, 7 algal tissue, and rain rot. It can be blessed. Oh, goodness, we can bless our rain rot. There are 34 days until the flood. Ooh, I see a red moon arising. All right, we got... Oh, boy. Our morale is not great. People are demoralized. Maybe if that first guy hadn't gotten himself eaten. Maybe. But our nutrition is good. We're fed, but we're down. She contracted popped shoulder. Aveline, how did you get a popped shoulder? Anyway, she's got a level. Getting eaten, well, it's a crimp on your day, for sure. All right, 2 of our characters have leveled up. Survivors should have come back from their expedition in Wood Island now. May the tides carry their souls. Oh, I sent Roswell out, and he did not come back, it seems. The red moon. As the sun goes down, a bright red moon rises. An ill omen shining macabre light on all the blood these waters have drunk across the years. Gosh, that's a bit dark. We cannot ignore a blood moon. The abyssal pool will be bloody next dive. You take double damage, but killing enough enemies will grant you a blessing. Worship 5, blood... Okay, I don't have any worship, so these options are not open to me. May the Maker have mercy on us. Not likely. The Rainmaker is their version of Cthulhu. The world is mostly flooded. Jack spotted a wooden crate floating near camp. Praise be, it's food. One might wonder why old fisherman didn't keep it to himself, but you won't see anyone complaining. Plus 12 camp nutrition. Well spotted, Jack. Got a lot of food right now. Ooh, we're satiated. Oh, we're lying on the ground, unable to actually get back up. That happens to me a lot. All right, we do have enough for the infirmary. We're going to build the infirmary. Okay, commit survivors to the infirmary to heal them. They'll be unavailable for the treatment duration. Manning the infirmary with a survivor possessing medicine will unlock new treatment options. I hope they include cybernetic implants. Probably not, though. All right, she's got a popped shoulder and has taken a whole lot of damage. Aveline. Heal wounds is going to take a day. Evacuate stress. Restores sanity. Her sanity is not great. We'll start with the wound heal at least. All right. All right. And in the town hall. Oh, Aveline, that's right. She did level up. Health seems to be a bigger issue. We'll go with we'll increase her health. Validate. Why can I not validate? She has 1 point stat left. There we are. Ooh, nice. Making sure you got the feedback. Combat 3 was too challenging. I think that was the one. I think it was the third room. It took me like 6 or 8 tries and a couple of unorthodox methods to get it to go. Other than that, the combats were, as they should be early in the game, were fun and informative on the game systems. Escape should close all menus until there's no more menus, at which point it should bring up the game control for settings and quit game and stuff like that. That would be it. Those were the only 2 real complaints I had. Thank you. My pleasure. I will admit to being a nut about the escape must close modal dialogue boxes. I'm a nut about that in every game. I am a firm believer in you can have the choice of closing the frontmost window or all windows, but always modal dialogue should be closable with escape. Now the demo you play at the weekend replaced pretty cool cyberpunk side-scroller platform with some real 80s and 90s throwback combat segments. You didn't mention that, Vorp. Vorp is my moderator and longtime online gamer buddy. Let's see. The first cyberpunk computer games I ever played were the actually surprisingly good Shadowrun games. There were a couple of Shadowrun games back in the day for console that were a lot of fun. Yeah, my first computer was an Apple II Plus. I bought it in 79 or 80, and I bought it to play games. Specifically to play the old SSI games. Computer Bismarck was there first. I play a lot of Guild Wars 2. I've played some Guild Wars, a lot of Guild Wars 2. About a third of my stream time. I think it's my most streamed game by a large amount. I've got over 5,000 hours in Guild Wars 2, 6,000 in WoW, over 6,000 in Latro as well. All right, she's resting. He's manning Town Hall. Harvey is manning the lighthouse. We need somebody to go swimming. Did we get any new people showing up today? Astrid. Astrid Rimewater. Ooh, she's really sensitive. Claustrophobic. Slowly loses sanity in tight spaces. Maybe we don't want her going under the water. Yeah, I've been retired for 13 years plus now. And playing computer games and reading are my primary eaters of my time. 100% XP when manning the town hall. Okay, she is going to be our new town hall boss. Herman leveled up. Oh, sorry, Sherman. Sorry. 26,000 hours in EverQuest. Yeah. I cannot say I'm surprised. EverQuest was around for years. I didn't get into online gaming until really Anarchy Online. You might have played a little bit. Not a lot? Come on, that's not a lot. That's only 13 years at a full-time job. That's not a lot. Most of us have worked 13 years at full-time jobs. Come on. You mean 3 years full-time, 24 hours a day. It's 13 years of full-time job. All right, Sherman has leveled up. His health is terrible. His oxygen is great, though. Not sure what that says about poor Sherman. Sobriety. I'm continuing to go with sobriety as that's reducing the nutrition and morale upkeep, which I think is important. All right, so everyone has leveled up who is available. EQ had a time played tracker. When you quit, you're over 3 years. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 has a really good mechanic. They have age, and that gives you the character age and the account age. Next fest so far, I'm 2 for 2 so far. First was you guys' game. I keep wanting to call it Hell Train. It's Doom Train. You see, now Hell and Trains, now we've got Doom Train and we have Monster Train. Clearly, you both need crossovers. And this is the second game. The only other thing I'm playing that might be in the next fest is a game called Astroneer. And if you haven't seen not Astroneer. Astroloot. Sorry. Astroneer is an old game that I didn't care for. Astroloot is like Asteroid with the crafting and passive system of Path of Exile. It's bonkers. And it's got some lovely additions. But the base gameplay, you've got 2 buttons. You've got move to click to move, and dash. And that's it. It is a simple, fun game, and is right now, for games under $10, it's Vampire Survivors and that, and I'm giving the edge to Astroloot for the best, $10 under game I've ever bought. I'm having a blast with that. Tomorrow I will be playing Far Ever. One word, F-A-R, Far Ever. Played Eve pretty much exclusively for about 2 years. At one point, running 4 accounts. He ended up having to quit cold turkey since holding down 8 to 10 hour fleet runs wasn't healthy when you're trying to run a full-time job. That is entirely correct. It's not healthy. It's a young man's game at that point. If Square comes after you, you'll have to call it Hell Train. I saw that when I looked up Doom Train, all I got was Final Fantasy stuff. I think it's Final Fantasy. Multi-box 2 accounts. I never multi-boxed, but I played 3 different accounts at various times. The skill tree gives you the hives. Yeah, the game is Asteroid, okay? Asteroids, it really, honest to God, is. But that combat system and the skill system and all that, I don't want to say it's straight out of PoE, but a lot of the exact same mechanics show up. I needed to move Sherman out. I think Sherman's going to go swimming. Sherman, you ready to go swimming, maybe? Yeah, it has the same sort of system. You've got 2 weapon slots, and they can have up to, I think, 6 support gems. And you've got also support gems for other things, the engines, the core, the shields, and so on. If you enjoy theory crafting in PoE, these guys have done it right in spades. And the crafting mechanics. I'm gonna ramble for just a minute longer about Astroloot. Let's say you've got the equivalent of PoE, you've got an orb, you've got a bunch of orbs, you're going to use them to upgrade a weapon. And you use, let's say, add a random affix. And it's going to add cold. You don't like it, so you click it again, changes the cold into fire. click it again and again and again, and nothing is as good as that second thing you got. So after clicking on the right arrow to re-roll it, you click on the left arrow to get back to the one you want. You click craft, and it uses two. The one for the first roll and the one for the second roll. It uses a seed for all of the rolls that you could throw at that item. And it's deterministic. So if you have 3 rolls and you don't like any of them, but that's all the items you got, you can come back later when you've got more of the orbs, craft 3, and see what is available after that, because it's all going to be the same. And at the end game crafting, you can choose the affixes specifically you want and press craft until I get them. And 150 shows up, 150 out of 500, and you've got the ones you want. Click craft, and it'll use 150. The crafting is so smart and so friendly. There, I've raved about somebody else's game. I will repeat what I said earlier that I was really grateful for in Doom Train, which is that you didn't go pixel art. Simple, clean, well-executed graphics in that game. I am so happy with that because I am so tired of pixel art. I lived through games when that's all we had was pixel art. I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to go back. Let's see. As she's in the hospital, Sherman's going to go diving. As you can tell, I enjoy talking about games. As you might expect from someone who's been playing them for 40 years. Plus. All right, we're going down. We're in the shallows here. All right, let's go. Kill creatures to fill the blood gauge, and you take more damage. All right. We have a memento. Good. It's really good, simple, straightforward. If theory crafting in games is something you enjoy, it's really well done. Like I said, oops, almost. Flashlight. The gameplay of the combat part, let's call it, is pretty straightforward. You've got basically 2 buttons, and that's all. You've got click to move and dash or move skill. And there are a couple of different move skills you can have. Algae tissue or algae. I think either is correct. We got a plank. How are we doing on oxygen? We're doing okay. You guys distracted me. He's lying. You guys did no such thing. Oh. More copper ore. We are not going to fill up our blood gauge. How unfortunate. Okay, maybe unfortunate's not the right word. All right, we can't go any further that way. Got a plank. A memento. All right, we're at about 50%. I'm going to start heading back. Oops, tentacles! I have no idea what it is, but I don't think it likes me. I don't know if anything's going to like me in this area. I may not make it out of this, guys. I'm not sure I'm in the right place. I'm not in the right place. I don't think I'm going to make it. That stupid octopus made me hit sprint. And I sprinted the wrong way, and I think I'm going to die. We're at 35%. Oxygen. Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Ow, ooh, ow, 28%. Maybe I can make it. Maybe. $25, I might actually be okay here. Mind you, I don't have much life left, but then anyone who knows me knows I don't have much of a life. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. He was old enough to remember classic Desert Jungle Strike isometric attack helicopter games that were addictive as hell. Isometric ones. I'm not positive. I will check. What this game is most like is this is Dave the Diver, where instead of cheery sushi store, it's a few survivors in a post-apocalyptic hellscape. Oh, we got 3 mementos, 5 copper, 2 algae, 3 planks, some carbon, and hydrodynamic fins. Yeah, a little bit of dredge in there. Good point. Yep. Yeah, it does have. I think visually, I think the graphics and UI and stuff are very reminiscent of Darkest Dungeon. Astrid Rhymewater has lost a new occupation. Sherman has contracted algae sting. Aveline Brine has finished their treatment in the infirmary. We got multiple levels going around. Round, get around. I get around. This one was seen rowing a little skiff close enough to the camp that we could see him, seemingly with no intention to stop by. Judging by his livid color and rotting clothes, he's been at sea for a long time. Why did he not react to the sight of inhabited land? Light should have been the promise of safety. Let's throw him in. Let's throw him some food. We've got a lot of food right now. Let's throw him some food and see what happens. Minus the abject rage that Darkest Dungeon causes, though. Yeah, that was my problem with Darkest Dungeon, is it was so punitive so early. I always felt that they should have ramped that up over time. There was a very similar game that basically was someone else's take on Darkest Dungeon. I can't remember what it was, but I liked that one because it wasn't so punishing. It lets you feel like you were making good progress. I am generally more of a comfort gamer. I play for fun, much less so for challenge. We're going to throw him some food. He grabs the crate, nods subtly, and continues on his way. Put it to good use, my friend. Don't know if it actually did anything, but okay. The fishing hut. We can make the library, the fishing hut, the memorial, oh my, or upgrade the lighthouse. First of all, let's level up our levelies. Massively unforgiving, literal Dark Souls levels, pretty much. Yeah, that's what I really wish they'd just given you a good ramp into the we're going to now kick you in the face mode. Also, I did like, having watched the game, I like the additions they made in Darkest Dungeon 2, but I haven't picked that one up. All right, Sherman has survived. I think some more health will probably do him good. Let's see. Swimming, martial arts, biology. He has bookkeeping 1. Erudition when manning the library. Experience. That makes sense. Quartermaster. 1 usable diamond. Ritual practice. Burning an item. Grants 2 camp nutrition and morale. Dark arts. Tempting. Let's actually go give him medicine, I think. And Astrid has leveled up as well. More health for her. Sobriety, I think, is the ideal trait initially for pretty much everybody. Huh. Maybe a blessed netter? Maybe build the fishing hut and throw her at that. All right, we're going to build the fishing hut. We got rain rot, planks. Lets you passively catch fish or treasure every day. Fish grants nutrition, treasure grants morale. The survivor manning the hut fishes automatically, and upgrading the structure unlocks more fishing slots. Sometimes you'll fish a rare catch, granting bonuses beyond nutrition and morale. I built it. Hypochondriac. Wow, he's got all kinds of stuff. I was going to put Sherman where? Well, who did I just... We've got Wright Nightshade. We're going to recruit him. Expedition. Well, you know, Wright? Good luck, my friend. He'll be back in 2 days. Or maybe not. So she was in Town Hall, wasn't she? Blessed Netter. What else did she had? She had management. 100. Oh, she gains XP when mounting Town Hall. Okay, well, we can move her over to the fishing. If I played Expedition 33, 43, no, 33, I did. I had, first of all, it's a beautiful game. The quality just, it drips off of it. I really didn't like the option, not the option, that I didn't like the requirement that a turn-based game, because I like turn-based games, had a Twitch-based reaction Twitch, not Twitch video, a reaction-based parrying mechanic required. That really, really turned me off. Vorp finished 33, though. Loved it. All right, we've cleared her off. We're going to put her at the fishing hut. Right? No. Wait, did I not remove her? All right, it's manned by nobody. Where's Astrid then? She's idle. Why can I not put Astrid? Oh, there. I just didn't see the scroll bar. Astrid is a blessed netter. So she's going to catch, if we get, we get to pick. Excellent. Because right now, our food is okay. Our morale is not. Oh. Got it. All right. All right. Search the ruined building to the east for a blueprint. Game of 2025 for sure. Got into blueprints over the holidays. I infected him with blueprints. Still ongoing, and holy shit, is that a standout game as well. Well-deserved more farmer recognition. I can see why I didn't get it, though. It's a tough get for a lot of people, I think. Offerings, idols, manned by nobody. Who do we have available still? Aveline and Sherman are idle. Throw me the whip. All right, Harvey is still manning the lighthouse. She's got a popped shoulder. I still have no idea what a popped shoulder is. He's got an allergy string. Oh, Sherman has got to go into the available bed. No. Oh, heal wounds. He definitely needs his wounds healed. And I believe that just leaves us with Aveline. Yep, on an expedition, fishing hut, lighthouse, Aveline. Do we have anything else in the workshop we can make? Upgrade. Must be manned for upgrades. And I assume that would take all of the day. What is that? That is hydrodynamic fins. 10% faster swimming. Sure. Let's find out. I assume that if we put her there, we don't have silicon or rain rot. Aveline, clear. All right, Aveline, you're going swimming. And away we go. My understanding is that the demo version of this gives you the first 10 days. Turn on the lamp, and away we go. Excellent. A memento to start things off with. And into the Dangery Cave. Copper ore. Algae. Plank. Algae. Yeah. Keep reaching them tentacles out. See what happens. I cut them. Oh, I didn't see that one. That one always catches me by surprise. Because I'm not a fan of having this foreground blocking stuff. I don't think the game needs that. That one was my fault, on the other hand. Oh, we got a plank. That thing is just really annoying. Yeah, the foreground stuff is annoying. That's my biggest complaint about the game so far. All right, there's supposed to be something in the building. We've got a new music. Does not break from this side. More food. Oxygen's at 50%. Bonk. Is this a grate that I can... No. All right, that thing doesn't break from this side. Is there any other entry point, though? I don't think so. Maybe there? No. Slice animation, you can see why they get pop shoulders. That's a good point. They're lucky they don't stab themselves in the face. Oh, we're a bit low. Okay, we're going to move. We're going to book. Hey, 2%. No problem. We had it the whole way. Everything's fine. Fine. It's fine. 19. 18. 17. Honey, I'm home. Three mementos, that'll help morale. Copper, more algae, more planks, more rain rot, and 2 more food. So food's in a pretty good place. 33 days. 32 days. Until the flood. In this demo version, each run can last up to 10 in-game days, and you cannot dive beyond certain depths. Demo says. I guess that's the end of day 10. That is presumably the end of day 10, because if I hit... Going to end for me, right? Weirdly, it starts on day 42, I guess, which is a little strange. Yep, so that is the game. 10 days. I'll start a new game, and thank you guys. We've hit 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Thank you so much. Good, you can continue the progress in the main game. Yeah, when the main game comes out, you would be able to, they said. Also, you have the difficulties. I played it on normal mode. Then there's hard. Then unknown and unknown. My guesses were normal, hard, nightmare, apocalypse. Oh, and a madman option. When enabled, madman mode causes any uncompleted dive to fail. That means exiting the game during a dive for any reason, including crashes and power outages, will cause the diver to die and a day to pass. Use at the expense of your sanity. I approve of that mode. Well, let's do a quick check and see how day 1 goes on hard mode, madman mode.
Figured you.
Yeah. Keep talking, old Jack. If we have food problems, it's probably because of old Jack. I'm just saying. Dude looks like he ate some of the other survivors. I shouldn't be talking. Yep. Okay. Here we go. I don't have a knife, so I can't kill anything yet. Except myself, presumably. So we want to avoid those things, because they hurt. Missed me. Dashing. Dashing increases oxygen consumption exactly as much as swimming speed. So feel free to dash as much as you want. Iron, and the blueprints for the knife, I think. Nope, that's the lantern. I guess I already have the blueprints for the knife. I just need enough material. We now have 2 iron ore. Another memento. Okay, so this is randomized because previously I didn't get mementos like on the first couple of days. I got food. So unsurprisingly, I think parts of this are design created and the other parts are random. Got a mosey, get some dinner going. Thanks again. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it, and I wish you guys the best of luck with the game. Easy. Hard mode. I didn't notice it as being particularly hard. Joe Saltman came back the very next day. We're hungry. But our morale is good. The workshop is now open.
Old Fossil made it back in one piece. A fresh meat pack and a knife. While you're at it, gotta pull their...
All right, check the lighthouse for new recruits. Paxton Flotsam. He's obsessive. Less carry capacity. Items weigh less for each identical instance you're holding. That's a very strange one, but all right. We're going to recruit him. We're going to craft a diving knife. And we've got what we need for the lantern as well. We don't have any algae tissue yet. I'm not quite ending stream yet. No, I'm going to poke at it another 10 minutes or so. And then that will be it, probably for tonight. And then tomorrow, probably back with Forever. Not Forever, Forever. Which is sort of a MMORPG light, from what I've seen. We shall see. Launch a dive from the diving deck. Search the ruined building to the east for the blueprint. I never even got that far. That was there from the very start, and I never got there. Let's see. We've got the new guy. Let's see. We can't man the diving deck yet. What else can we... Got the lighthouse, the workshop. I guess we can't man that, right? Right. Until it's manned. Paxton Flotsam. Doesn't look like we can man that yet either. Well, we're going down with Joe again. You got this, Joe. Oh, that's just not right. That just ain't right. That thing with all the teeth was just not in any way, form, or fashion necessary. Food. Map of the Western Shallows. We're going to get ourselves a little bit of algae. That's the journal entry. We have seen that before. Aha! Algae and algae. That looks like that might be a cave. Probably because it's a cave. Hadn't seen this before. That's my fault. Obviously. Who else's fault would it be? That's glowing in an eerily uncomfortable fashion. Is that a thing I can do something with? We've got something. Another journal entry. Don't let the rain touch you. Each drop carries a litany of whispers. End the thirst. Yeah, that doesn't sound creepy at all. We're good. Missed one. Yeah, I know. Ooh, 25%. We're in trouble. It's official. We are in trouble. $16. Don't even think it. We're fine. We were fine the whole time. Why were you guys so worried? I wasn't worried. 10%. 5%. Come on. That's like half an hour. Look at this. You got food. You got the map in the library. We don't have a library yet. Risk-averse gamer. Yeah, that is true. I have said it many times, and it is generally true. But in this particular case, I am, the game will be ending shortly. 29 days until the flood. In hard mode, you start with fewer days. Or not hard mode, but hard mode. Sorry, the second mode, not the madman mode. We're still stoic. We're kind of hungry. New recipe. Good. Joe leveled up.
Feel it, do you? The remake, just a few weeks, he can. The first one made prop.
When the countdown reaches 0, he floods the land, ending your run. The altar, the infirmary. Well, Joe leveled up. Way to go, Joe. I knew you had it in you, Joe, the whole time. You're a maniac. A maniac on the floor. We'll give him some more air. Sobriety. Did he level up twice? He leveled up twice. Unbelievable. Sanity damage, health damage taken. The infirmary, we need planks. Janelle Fathom. Fathom, it's... We're going to recruit her. We're going to put... Why can I not man it? Why can I not man the lighthouse? I want to marry a lighthouse keeper. Why can I not man it? I don't know. Search ruined building, right? Prove your faith. Yep. First idol. Nope. Rebuild the altar and the infirmary. We don't have the stuff we need for that. The backpack we can make. But we don't have the ability to assign people to any of these locations yet. Not sure why. I don't recall why. I don't remember what was required for that. Means we can't send out expeditions. Okay, well, we're going to send out Paxton. Janelle. I'm going to send out Janelle. Ooh, she's got liturgy. She gains 100% XP when she's manning the altar. And she's sadistic. Every day there's a chance this survivor might slightly hurt another person. I've worked with people like that. Janelle's going diving. Lantern's on. And we're swimming. Got a can of food. Into the cave. The cave is dark and filled with tentacly coral stuff. Does not break from this side. I don't know what that means. It does make me uneasy, though, I have to say. Got a plank. We got rain rot. The implication is that used to be a guy. Oxygen at 50%. I would like maybe another plank, say, would be cool. If unlikely. Oh, plank. Thanks, planks. No problem. Oxygen's at 25%. I'm swimming fast. She came back. A little bit of food, some copper, algae, a couple of planks, and rain rot. 28 days until the flood. People are hungry. Morale is okay. The sadistic Janelle Fathom hurt Paxton Flotsam. He's almost dead. No, I'm sorry, that was his XP. Never mind, that's XP. You're going to order food. What should you get? Seafood is the obvious answer. Raw, preferably. Don't actually do that. Oh, now we can man structures. Okay, they can be manned. Well, pizza is always the right answer. The Jungle Queen, I believe, has summed it up. Now the question, where most religious wars start, is not about matters of faith. It is about what toppings do you want on your pizza. A lot of people don't get that. Congratulations, Janelle. You've done very well for yourself. No pineapple. That, JQ, is because you are a right-thinking person. You are sound of mind, body, and soul. Nice work. Okay, make it a little easier on everyone else by giving them sobriety. All right, we're hungry, but we're stoic. The infirmary or the altar? Well, I think we need the infirmary more than we need the altar. We don't have the carbon. We need the carbon for the altar. We need iron for the altar. We can build neither. Bummer. Okay, we're going to recruit Stellan. He's not going to last long. All right, now we can man this. We're going to put Paxton manning it, and for the expedition, we're going to send out our new guy. I'm sure he'll be very, very possibly successful. Really, I don't think he's going to be successful. All right, so manning on an expedition. We have Janelle and Joe. Well, Janelle's got more hit points. Joe. Hey, Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? We can put him manning the town hall for now, and Janelle's heading back out for the big swim. We got a little iron ore. We got some food. We got some carbon. I believe we needed one more of those. They're way down there. No, okay. Looked like it. It's worth poking around at. Oh. What is that thing? It swims away. Just because I want to poke it with a knife. It's really kind of thoughtless, I think. Carbon. Carbon. It's going to swim away again, isn't it? Oh, got some more algae. We got a box with some goodie. Needle gun. Was that the blueprint or the actual needle gun? That's a good question, Lens. Do you know the answer? Because I don't. More food. And we're going to... There's 50%. Let's head on back. Can't reach me. I'm the gingerbread swimmer. A little more algae. Short for Algernon. Most people don't know that algae is named for Algernon. Also, I'm lying. Janelle came back. Iron, food, carbon, and it is a blueprint for the needle gun. 27 days. And the earth shall be covered with inundation. And bobbing to the surface. Like the biggest stool in the cesspool. Will be all of the people we don't like. That I will choose to not comment on. Politics. Drag. The people are hungry and demoralized. Janelle hurt Joe Saltman. Joe Saltman is lost. Right, they lost their occupation because they went from no occupation to an occupation. Paxton Flostum has contracted bitter. Nobody leveled up. But we can build the infirmary. Joe is almost entirely dead. We'll heal him up. Who else is available? Let's see. On an expedition, resting, idle. Let's see what happens with the expedition. I am going to choose to pass a day. Where is that again? Let's see. Craft. Needle gun. We can craft a needle gun. Rain panacea. Anxiolytics restores 10 sanity points. Consumption takes a few seconds. Used to cure certain conditions in the infirmary. Requires leech gland. Pass. Sushi. Good choice. Blessed algae tissue, insectoid blood, and rain rot. For the rain panacea, restores 20 health and sanity. Proper application takes a few seconds. Used to cure certain conditions in the infirmary. And the needle gun. Designed to propel thin projectiles at high speeds underwater. Requires ammunition. And now we can make the ammo. 3 darts cost an iron ore. Oh my god, are you kidding? Probably not. Toggle objectives. Oh, that's nice. Janelle. We'll have her do something else. Man the infirmary. There we go. Pass the day. A day will pass, as it would if you had dived the abyssal pool. Upkeeps will be collected, and the flood's countdown will tick. May the tides grant you wisdom. Do you really think that's likely? Is this the face of a man who's going to be granted wisdom? My money's on no. 26 days. Camp report. We gain no food. People are hungry, and they're demoralized. The sadistic Janelle Fathom hurt Paxton. She's stabbing somebody every single day. She's contracted bitter. Well, they both leveled up. The guy not come back from the expedition? I thought he did. You're supposed to. Oh, survivors should have come back from the expedition. They didn't come back. So, yeah, we still have 3 people. Oops. We misplaced him. It'll be fine. He's bitter. Might cause chaos in the camp, minus 30% to sanity. Okay, gotta say that the harder mode appears to be, I don't know, harder? Janelle will level up. Harder mode is harder. You'd think they would label it clearly for me, but evidently not. Martial arts. You have to figure it out for yourself. Totally understand. Well, it is post-apocalyptic, and the success state and the fail state are quite obvious. I would think people would learn in a hurry, although the number of people learning would pretty markedly decrease over time. Joe is available to go swimming. Well, I want to see how the dart gun works. Has he got the dart gun? He's got the dart gun now. Ah, the magazine capacity. He has 3 darts. We're going to try darts. Awooga, awooga, dive, dive, dive. And this will probably be my last dive for the evening. And then I'll be returning tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Ooh. How do I use E? Next. There we go. I have the needle gun out. We're going to use it on these stupid freaking tentacular things. Take aim before shooting. At what? Oh, aim. Oh, they give you an aim. Was that available with the knife? I don't know. Okay, that did nothing. That did nothing. The aim is not available with the knife. You just have to swing madly. Okay, but the needle gun would work with the critters we've seen, that the little ones that swim away, and also with the horrible octopi-like critters that just plain suck. And not in like a fun, good way. They just bad suck. hit me. Think you can hit me like that? Like it ain't no Fang? No Fang. I'm hip with the kids' lingo. Okay, that was an exaggeration. Anybody in here? Any goodies just happen to be laying around? No? I'm swimming extra fast. It uses oxygen. It increases your speed and your oxygen use by the same amount. So if it's time to get out of Dodge, it's fine. Oh, we got some food. 25 days until the flood. Black rain. Let's see. Well, we're still hungry, but we are less hungry than we were, and our demoralization continues to become demoralized. Word, trust me. Janelle Fathom hurt Joe Saltman. Jeez, okay. In the future, remind me, no sadistic psycho babes in the camp. He's contracted hungry. Poor Paxton. Him hungry. It rained today. Thankfully, our people were duly sheltered. Let's see. Let's celebrate. Here's to one more day. Nutrition -5. Morale +10. No, we're just going to praise. Let's see. We ate this the other time, and it gave us food, but lower. We will see. We'll eat it again, and we'll see if it does the exact same thing. I would like to think that they have that this is a random event. By the way, it has a nose. A critter should not have noses like that. See if it gives us the exact same effect. I would prefer it had like a range of random effects. Last time I think it was -5. It was +10 to food and -5 to morale. +10 to food and -5 to morale. I would prefer there was a range of options that were likely, and that may be the case. As a game design thing, that's just what I would prefer. Okay, I think I'm going to call it here. This has been Dive or Die Children of Rain, I think is the subtitle for it. It's good. I don't think it quite reaches my requirement for me adding it to my wish list, because I personally have only put like 3 or 4 games ever on my wish list. I curate it bloodthirstily. Very, very few games make it onto my my actual wait list, but it will be added to my mental watch list to keep an eye on it. I will want to see it when it launches and see what state it's in then. I do like it though. It's pretty polished. I don't know my biggest issues with it. Yeah, I can't really come up with anything I didn't like. I like the visual sensibility, which, as was mentioned, very, very reminiscent of Darkest Dungeon. I like the swimming part. Oh, that was the one thing I would like, that if we could have click to move instead of WASD being completely, perfectly directional. I would really like a click to move option. And since we've now seen the aim mode on the needle gun, we can see that it is supported, because the aim is hold right click, right mouse down to aim, and then left click mouse to shoot. So that's the only complaint I've got about the game. I would like a click to move, and it may actually have it and I just didn't see it in the options, or it may be planned. Thank you, JQ. I will have a great evening if you have a great evening. If you choose to have a crappy one, somehow I'll know, and the gods will insist that I have a crappy evening. So you have a good one, and I probably will. Anyway, guys, as always, I want to thank everyone for hanging out here. I'm very, very appreciative. I will be back tomorrow, the usual bat time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, with Farever, Farever, which seems to be sort of a MMORPG light. And we'll see how that goes. That's my plan. I will scour the listings for Next Fest and see if I can come up with another delightful selection for the day after. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully you will see me soon. Have a great rest of your Tuesday? Yeah. Tuesday evening or possibly Wednesday morning. And I hope the rest of the week moves quickly along to get you into your weekend. Again, thank you for hanging out. Take care and ciao for now. Bye, guys.